Hello, WCW fans. This is your ring announcer, Trey Morgan here, and I have some breaking news. Saturday, May 11th at Richmond Senior High School in Rockingham, North Carolina, WCW comes to you. We're going to have War Games, the match beyond. We have in Team Pitbull's corner none other than the Perfect 10, Baby Doll. And in Team WCW's corner, none other than North Carolina indie legend Charlie Dreamer will be in their corner. Also, I have some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, from the office of WCW. They've asked me to share some information with you, and I'll just read the email as I see it as well. From the desk of the minority shareholder and general manager of World Class Elite Wrestling, Theodore R. Long. To all the wonderful fans of World Class Elite Wrestling, there's a saying in the wrestling business that the card is subject to change. I humbly apologize to you, the fans, the wrestlers, and my fellow ownership of WCW for not being able to make it to Richmond Senior High School on May the 11th due to contractual obligations to the WWE. I hope I'm able to make it to see the WCW fans in the future. With that being said, I'd like to address a few things. Team Pitbull, Indie Icon Trey G, the one and only Johnny Smooth, Mr. Number One George South, the man who I've known since the good old days of Jim Crockett Promotions, and last but not least, the Pembroke Pitbull Baron Bullard. I went back and watched a bunch of the past footage of you gentlemen, not just from WCW, but from other promotions as well. And the stuff I've noticed, one thing, players, you always have some devious and heinous ways to come off wins against teams like the New Breed and men like the Aerial Assassin CK and Big Von Devon Haley. Well, I'm here to tell you, men, that it's going to immediately stop here in WCW. Since I'm not able to be there in person on May the 11th, I have contacted a friend of mine who said he will be more than willing to bring not just order, but New World Order to WCW. I have given him all the power that I have as the general manager of WCW, and he's free to make or change any matches that will happen on the show that night. And with that being said, that man is none other than WCW and nWo member, Buff the Stuff Bagwell. And that's the reason, number 2, that I made the War Games match between you 8 competitors. The rules are simple. One man enters, starting for each team. A coin toss will happen to see which team gets the 2-on-1 advantage, and every 3 minutes afterwards, one man will enter until all 8 men have entered, and then the War Games match will begin. There are no rules. Only way to win is for one man to submit. But here are the stipulations. If Team Pitbull wins, we, the ownership, have agreed to let Team Pitbull run WCW for the next 60 days. If Team WCEW wins, Team Pitbull has agreed that they will disband as a group. Have a great show, players. Holla, holla, holla. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it from the desk of General Manager Theodore R. Long. He's not able to make it himself, but we do have WCW legend and nWo member Buff Bagwell going to be with us in attendance. Make sure that you're there. Doors open at 6 p.m. for VIP. They open at 6:15 or 6:30. 6:30 for everybody else. We'll see you at Richmond Senior High School on Saturday.